Bonjour, je m'appelle Foxy and welcome to the French Revolution episode. What race is this actually? I really actually know. It doesn't even tell me, so I can't even go there. Anyway, welcome back to a brand new French Revolution video for you guys today here on the channel. I know, it's been a long time since I'm doing these episodes, and they're slowly but surely taking 3 to 5 months in order to do one per episode. Anyway, first things first, if you haven't joined the video though, feel free to drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you're not here, and comment in the comment section down below saying I want more in a non-sexual type of way. I want you to comment the whole thing of that. Basically, where's the French Revolution been? Why am I not doing it more consistently? There's two big reasons. Number one, I've just been so busy in my life that I just don't have time to do everything that I want to do. And secondly, I've just been enjoying playing other games more than F123. And it's as simple as that. That's basically where it's been. That's why you're seeing me playing and uploading other games. And obviously editing videos as well. You know, it's one thing recording a video. As they say in Formula 1, catching is one thing, passing is another. In my time right now, it's recording is one thing, getting time to edit the full thing is another. And effectively, that is why I have not been around to make these videos. It is specifically, I'm just too busy. It's just as factual as that, to be honest. I have not stopped in my life as of now. But anyway, as I'm rambling on, we're going to be unleashing a fresh new power unit here for the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. Here's a look at the performance index, though. Give you guys a reminder of where things are at right now. Red Bull are the fastest team on the grid, followed by ourselves, Alpine, Ferrari, and Mercedes, and Aston Martin are all basically all conjoined in a big web of things. Haas are in their little bubble, and then it is Williams and Alfa Romeo sort of kicking it together. Alfa Tauri don't understand what development means. In terms of our streak right now, we're on a 2-race win streak, and we have been on the podium for every single race since round 8, because we are amazing. And in terms of the championship, there is the championship. We have a comfortable 46-point lead over Max Verstappen because we are better than the Dutchman himself. And the aim is basically to win the championship. I just want to win it with Alpine. And we can catch up in the Constructors' Championship, but we've got to be bolting the upgrades on, my son. And that's what we're going to do. Anyway, regardless, have I changed my... I have changed it, cool. It is scheduled to be changed. Let's get straight into qualifying. There's going to be a dry weekend, which is beautiful. And I'm going to go smash everyone now. First mistake of the day, your man's got 9 laps, or got 10 laps of fuel on board. You love to see it. Second mistake of the day, your man's missed the apex of turn 1. You love to see it. Cheers, Max. Cheers. Much appreciate you, absolute nonce.
No investigation necessary.
Oh, yeah, daddy. Alright, there we go. That's a good lap there. P2. Half a tenth behind Charles Leclerc on my first run. That'll do nicely. I don't want to do any more laps. Things you love to see is me getting through into Q2. Lovely stuff. Only had to do that lap there to get us through. We had enough of a margin between ourselves and Hulkenberg. Anyway, Hulkenberg. Oh, look at that. Lance Stroll gets knocked out of Q1. At least this game, after returning to it for a while, is still realistic. So I'm good that they're keeping that in check. Cheers for your 1 minute 19.7. So I may have just gone 7 tenths quicker than that. Oh, Pierre Gasly, my son. Straight up there to make it an Alpine 1-2. It's only Q2 though, so it literally makes a 0 difference. Who's been knocked out though in this session? Fernando Alonso is out of qualifying with Zhou Guanyu, Alexander Albon, and Yuki Tsunoda, and Kevin Magnussen all being eliminated. What a bunch of scrubs. I'm so much better. I mean, all things considered, while in Q2 I was laughing about how easy it was for me to actually get through that session, I only got pole by less than a tenth from Charles Leclerc. Mad. Hamilton and Sainz and Russell were all very close in the mix in that one. Yeah, I was closer than I thought it was going to be. Nevertheless, though, it is pole position. Let's get onto the grid and get this race going. And I think it might be tougher than I first thought it was going to be. Okay, right. We are here on the grid for the start of this Grand Prix. And they want me to start on the hard tyres, but I want to look at something here. Because I'm, you know, a bowler in life. Can I just do the soft tyres? Like, is that just not possible or something? Yeah, so like if I do... How many laps there? 19. So if I did 11 laps on the mediums and then did 8 laps on softs, surely I'd get to the end of the Grand Prix. We'll do that then. We'll go and start on the medium tyres. If we're suffering from higher tyre wear, and like say lap 8 or something we need to pit, we'll go on hard tyres. If not, then we'll just go on to the softs. I don't see the point in running hards. Leclerc's on softs, so he's probably going to get a better start than me. Play the clip.
And it's lights out and away we go!
We've actually had an incredible start. Leclerc's had a bit of a stinker. Leclerc's just got back at Hamilton somehow. Fair play to him. Meanwhile for us though, we lead the Grand Prix. Leclerc's going to have a great opening stint. Basically, it's going to be about keeping him behind. I have a red Ferrari as far up my rectum as you can possibly get one. Nevertheless though, he's going to go side by side. We're going to turn off the battery. I've got a bit too much downforce on this car. Nevertheless though, I will easily take the position and hold it. Oh, take that drift and show it to Tokyo. Why is Leclerc dropping back so much? He's in a fight with Hamilton, that's why. That's all I need, really. If they want to keep on... Alright, Russell's... Oh, they're like 15 wide. That's cool. Good luck into turn 1, lads. I will wait for that gap to go up to 4.5 seconds after this one corner. Watch it. There's 2.1. 2.2. 2.3. That'll do. Lovely. 2.4. Any more? Green flag as well for good measure. Someone's had an issue. I don't know who. Gaz. Oh, no. Alright, his engine's failed. I put a brand new one in for this Grand Prix. But Gasly, he's obviously rocking an old one or something. In fairness, I really haven't been bothered to do any durability. But I feel like I've shot myself in the foot not doing some. Because we're in a position now where we can use... Well, we need the momentum on our sides. That's not me. Where is Gaz? Oh, it doesn't matter anymore. Jesus Christ, did you just see the gap go up then from 2.2 to 4.3? God alive, my back end, wee blunder as I like to say, constantly steps out middle of a scary when I put the throttle on. Just need to be a bit careful with the application of my throttle, me wee blunder's going to have one in a minute. Genuinely, if I was stuck in the middle of that DRS fight, which they're all involved with, I'd be a sitting duck on the straight lines because I'm actually not that quick in a straight line. Like, I'm gaining a lot of my time in the les modes and sectors, or sector 2 really, which kind of confirms me that the setup I've gone with, even though I've gone low downforce, is a bit too much downforce. But if I was in that straight line fight, you saw it on lap 1 when Leclerc had a fight, had a pop at me. You know, in an even drag down the straight, the Ferrari was quicker. So if I was in that DRS train right now, I'd be hopeless. I'd be out of battery. Yeah, alright, I would have made some better moves to get at the inside of cars, etc. But realistically, I probably would have struggled. I'm literally winning this race by just not being in the DRS train. Whoopsie, back inside a bit then. And that's all. Like, look at the gap now as we go through into here. I know I keep mentioning it. Alright, it hasn't changed. That's a bit awkward. Didn't look at it then. Oh, yes. It's actually quite satisfying. Okay, we're pretty much at the stage of the Grand Prix now where we need to debate about what we're going to do with tyres. And I can tell you that my tyre wear is absolutely beautiful. Not an issue with it at all. So we are going to go to the soft tyres in the second stint. So we've got to go to about lap 11, lap 12 to make that work, which is fine. We can do that. No problem at all. Meanwhile, further back, they've separated into two little scraps now. That's what happens in these DRS trains. We've got Sainz and Hamilton now fighting straight for second. And then we've got what looks like Russell, Perez, Norris and Leclerc that are all scrapping for that what's it called, that next set of cars for P4 basically. Oh, hang on, there's a yellow flag in there. Well, I was talking about Russell doing something. I don't think Russell's going to be doing anything at this rate if he's going to stand himself there. Is that going to bring out a safety car?
I'm out, guys, sorry.
What has Russell... Oh, I was about to say, has Piastri even made contact with him? The answer's no. It looks like he's just dropped it on the exit on his own. Yeah, he has. Problem for him now is getting back on the circuit is not going to be an easy task for him because he's now going to wait for it. Yeah, he's legitimately waiting for everyone. Ah, George Russell, mate. You've absolutely bottled that one, haven't you? Okay, I think it's time to pit this lap. Beautiful stint on the medium tyres. Absolutely beautiful, mate. We're going to box now, get the soft compound tyres on, which no one seems to be running. I mean, Leclerc has done the right strategy because he started on the softs and he's now on the mediums. And he's got a decent gap out front now to work with. Hamilton's getting stuck with Sergio Perez and up his wee blunder. But for me, though, I mean, we're probably going to rejoin, I'd say probably 6 seconds clear of Leclerc, something like that. And we can just pull away. We'll be on quicker tyres. I mean, not if we're going to do something like that, we won't. Right, in my defence, I did everything I could to not get that penalty. But I've got it anyway.
It will be protested.
And purple, purple, not fully purple. Fastest lap of the race goes my way. For some reason, though, you'll be able to see it on my dash. Me geezers turned my engine down into lean. I don't know why. I don't know if that means I've got an engine issue. But I'm no longer in max revs. Unless I'm just taking the mick or something. But, oh my god. Trying to go for a fast lap there at the end, but tyres have had it. We take the win though. We win the Italian Grand Prix. Nice and comfortable one in the end. All things considered. Oh, that's a nice return to this game, isn't it? Very easy win, that one. Max Verstappen getting driver of the day. Jeez, what am I in 2018 when he got driver of the day for just everything? So here we are then. We win the Italian Grand Prix. P1 for us ahead of Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. Sergio Perez recovers to P4 with Lando Norris finishing in P5. Verstappen recovering to P6. Sainz dropping down to P7. Disappointing race for him. Oscar Piastri finishes 8th ahead of Alonso in 9th. And Albon in the Williams picking up the final point. George Russell down in P13. So he's had a difficult race. Obviously Gasly as well too, having a bad race, not even finishing. All in all, as soon as we got out of the DRS train, we were absolutely fine. We were able to build up a nice gap. The stint on the medium tyres was absolutely beautiful. My stint on the soft compound tyres, while yes, I smashed it and just got a quality fastest lap in there, 4 tenths quicker than Sergio Perez. The soft tyre just wasn't really a nice tyre to be on. I was sliding around quite a lot in the high-speed corners, but nevertheless, we were still able to win despite the 3-second time penalty for cutting the first chicane after coming out of the pits. It was a comfortable race, but at the end of the day, as I said, you know, the first lap, Leclerc was easily starting to out-drag me. If I got stuck in the DRS train, it would have been a different story, but I was able to pull away from the DRS, and as they were fighting, A, I was able to pull away from that. You mean you saw the gaps I was pulling away. But B, also, I was quicker in the Lesmos and the Ascari, which was just absolutely crucial. All the corners, really, we were quicker than. So we definitely put a bit more downforce on, and it paid dividends here today in this circumstance. Now, having a look at the Drivers' Championship and seeing how that shapes things up, we're now 64 points clear of Max Verstappen as we continue to run away in the Drivers' Championship, and that's pretty much where we're at. Constructors' Championship-wise, though, the gap now is just 53 points between myself and Red Bull. Here today, we gained 6 points on them after this race, despite Gasly's DNF. So all we need to do is just keep pummeling upgrades on, and we can catch that 53-point lead. I believe possible, and the French Revolution agrees with me too. So let's go do just that and smack some upgrades on. Right, we are here at the Facilities, and it is time to get some upgrades on because Mercedes, by the looks of that, have just bummeled them on. So GG's to them for doing so. What do we want to do though? Where are we struggling at? So in terms of our aero, we're quite far off the ball. Chassis, we are number 1 in that department. Power terrain, we are close to the top. So aerodynamics we will do. We'll do this one simply because we're going to rush it because we're absolute bowlers. And then, do I have enough for this? No. So we can't do that and we can't do that. So we either We'll do that one then. And then, can we rush this one for Singapore? Yeah, we can. We'll do it because, you know what? I guarantee you one of them's just going to get on the car. Like, ready, Nate, 9, shabang. Oh, for God's sake. Support the charity or honour commitments. A charity has asked if you would be happy to patronise their cause by becoming the face of their latest campaign. Unfortunately, this would mean you missed the chassis department's team building event we had planned. Except, it is important for us to be seen supporting these type of events. The chassis department will understand or decline. Apologise to the charity. I need to keep my current commitments to the team. Short in short, don't care. We are fully committed to the French Revolution. We take no prisoners around here. Also, I need to find out how much it's going to cost to repair the cock-ups that I've just done there. So this is going to take 603 R&D points, so we will fix that in time for the Japanese Grand Prix. And then the engine cover, when we get round to it, is 752 resource points. Right, they'll be here for the Japanese Grand Prix. I've just basically wasted 1,000 plus resource points in extra for no reason at all. But there we go, guys. That is going to be it for my French Revolution episode. Like I said, I apologise that these take so long to come out, and I really should have already finished this season by now. I knew I had an engine issue somewhere in all this. Anyway, that's what I thought there was. Nevertheless, like I said, you know, my life is just completely crazy at the moment. So I'm just constantly busy and doing stuff. And recording is one thing and editing is another. I will get through this series. We are going to win the championship. We're going to win the double. It is going to be the French Revolution that we all wanted to see. You just have to bear with me. But for now, guys, I'm out. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.